March.
More bonus coverage. There he is right there, the man, Mark Zona. And Z, what are you looking at there?
Basically, Tommy, Davey, we're looking at the guy that pretty much any of the locals wanted to see here on day number one. And Cory Johnston finally made his way towards the big lake. A lot of his history is out there. But really, the only way I can describe this, Davey, and I've been texting you the last half hour, this has been an HM. This has been a hot mess the entire day. On his way down here, he had mechanical issues with his boat, had to jump in a borrowed boat, and has had nothing but mechanical issues in the borrowed boat. Now, here's the most amazing part of it. Hold on. Here, a lot of times you hear what separates these guys from other anglers. There are things that have fallen apart for Cory Johnston, and somehow he has put 22 pounds of fish in front of us in the live well. And I got to tell you something. We've had spiritual talks with Cory the last hour. It's been Pinot. It's been positive in, negative out, because he said, you cannot believe the day I have had so far hooked up right here.
Well, as we watch this, Z, I think what Cory did a great article in Bassmaster magazine about the things he targets and why certain boulders and how many fish you can expect to find on a boulder, what kind of bottom looks best to him, and all of that. Although he says that he and his brother both, they mostly fish the Lake Ontario. They fish the lake, not so much time spent on the river, right?
Which is not surprising that he's got as close as as he could to his stomping grounds. But in all honesty, Tommy, Davey, I mean this, he has put on a show the last hour and a half. With everything that has gone wrong today, that dude has kept himself in this tournament in a big way, and there is no telling what he can do the next 3 days when everything is up and running.
Yeah, Z, I think, for all of us tournament fishermen, everybody, and probably almost 99% of people that are watching are tournament fishermen. Talk about that a little bit more, because you're out there with him, and you can feel the pressure and the anxiety and that sort of thing. Talk about how somebody like a Cory Johnston can overcome and still have 22 pounds, because it was set up for him to be totally out of this thing this morning when he first started having issues.
Here's probably, to me, the most amazing thing that I've watched with him is he has kept the wheels on all day long and I don't want to get into all the adversity that he's gone through since 9:04 this morning, but he has gone through a lot, whether making his way down here with his boat and then getting in somebody was kind enough to get him a borrowed boat, but he's made it happen. And the thing is, we've been near him and we have seen what he's on. He ain't going to run out of them. He is not going to run out of them.
Wow.
Without being too specific, I mean, generally, how deep is the water he's sitting in right now, Z?
I'm going to go with a very vague answer and say mid-range, Tom Sanders. Mid-range.
That's smart.
Mid-range. Well, I love it when mid-range water starts paying off. That is.